I'm building a team with players who've won the most trophies in football. That means, sorry, Harry Kane, you're not getting an entry into this team.
This sucks, man.
Now, here's how this is going to work. We're going to pick one competition, like the Premier League, and then we'll have to pick the most successful player to have played in that competition and put them in our squad. Trust me, guys, this team is going to be insane, because once we build our team, I'm sure the total career trophies of this squad is going to be well over 100. And let's start with Serie A. Now, I must say, we're not going to be looking at success based on individual performances, because then you'd say Diego Maradona is the greatest Serie A player of all time. Individually, he definitely is, but we're looking on the basis of trophies, gold, hard, silverware. And that's why I think it's got to be a Juventus player, because they literally won the Serie A 9 times in a row from 2011 to 2020. And I don't think there would be a better player to represent Juventus than Gianluigi Buffon, who himself has the most Serie A titles in history, 10 in total. And I've already got 91 Buffon in my club, so let's put him into this squad. And this is just the start, boys. We're building the most decorated team of all time. Next up, we're heading to the Bundesliga, and I think it's obvious. The most successful Bundesliga player has got to be a Bayern Munich player. I mean, they've dominated the Bundesliga for God knows how many years. They literally won 11 consecutive titles from 2013 to 2023, and there was one player who was a constant throughout. Thomas Müller. Bro, it kind of feels like he does not age at all, because even now he's playing in the Bundesliga for Bayern, and he's probably going to win another league title. There you go, we're buying a 12-time Bundesliga winner in Thomas Müller, and he's now the second player that gets into our team. Okay, now we've picked players from the Bundesliga and the Serie A. Maybe it's time to head to France. And you guessed it, the most successful Liga player has got to be someone from PSG. Ever since Qatar took over that club, they have dominated Liga like never before. Now, in terms of talent, you'd probably say Neymar, Messi, or Mbappe is the most successful Liga player. But actually, they didn't win the most trophies there. It's Marquinhos, who's got 9 Liga titles, 2 more than even Kylian Mbappe. And that's why we've got him representing Liga in this team. For our next player, let's move away from league titles and show a bit of respect to cup competitions, mainly England's most famous domestic cup, the FA Cup. Now, I was surprised to know that Arsenal are the club with the most FA Cup trophies with 14. To be fair, even under Mikel Arteta, that's like all what they've won. I'm not counting Community Shields.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Maybe Patrick Vieira can get into this team with 5 FA Cup trophies, but it's actually going to be Ashley Cole. Now, he only won 3 FA Cups with Arsenal, but don't forget he betrayed Arsenal for money, got his nickname Cashley, but then he went on to win another 4 FA Cups for Chelsea, and since he's the king of the FA Cups, we're putting Ashley Cole into this team. Now, from domestic cups, let's move on to international trophies, the Euros. Definitely the most iconic and the best individual player in the Euros has got to be Ronaldo, but sadly he's only won the Euros once. Now, it is because he plays for Portugal, who are not usually a favorite for the tournament, but still, there are players that have won multiple Euros, particularly Jesus Navas. Back in 2012, he helped Spain win the Euros, and also recently in 2024, he did it again. Actually, Spain also won the Euros in 2008, so there are quite a few Spanish players we could have picked. Xavi, Iniesta, Sergio Ramos would have been a good one, but he's sadly not in the game. But hey, I've got Jesus Navas in my club, and I don't mind putting a 2-time Euro champion into our team. Now, since we've got a Euros player in this side, we need a Copa America player in here. Uruguay and Argentina are the 2 most successful nations in Copa America. I was kind of surprised because I thought it was going to be Brazil. Sadly, though, none of the current Uruguay players kind of fit the bill for this team. I mean, we could go with Ronald Araujo. Fede Valverde would be actually a really good shout because he's won so many trophies. But I don't think Fede Valverde fits the category for Copa America. If we're talking about Champions League, then yes. But for Copa America, I think the best option would be Cuti Romero. He played an integral part for Argentina in both Copa Americas, and he's won them both. And I also find it extremely hilarious that we're putting a Spurs player in a most trophies 11. But hey, Romero is coming into this team not representing Spurs, he's representing Argentina. Now that our defense is complete, I think I need to honor one player who I know you guys are thinking should be in this team, Dani Alves. Until quite recently, he was the most decorated player of all time, most trophies in the sport. Of course, Messi overtook him recently, but yeah, Dani Alves is kind of in prison, I think, and he's not in the game, so we couldn't put him in. But hey, he at least gets an honorary spot in this squad. From international trophies, let's now move back to the top 5 leagues, mainly the #1 league, the Premier League. Now, I know recent Premier League fans will be shocked to know that Man United, yes, the club that's in their banter era for the last decade or so, they're the most successful team. Of course, thanks to Sir Alex Ferguson, they've won 20 Premier League titles. To be fair, Liverpool aren't far off with 19, and they might make it 20 20 this year. But it is a Man United legend that's won the most titles ever, Ryan Giggs. But sadly, he's not in the game, so we can't put him. But I think Paul Scholes, who's won 11 Premier League titles, is a really worthy pick. Bro, this is kind of brutal. We've got Paul Scholes on the screen, and right beside him, Steven Gerrard, who, by the way, has 0 Premier League titles. How crazy is that? For a player as iconic as Gerrard, that slipping moment, man, it's going to haunt him for the rest of his life. But hey, for us, we're putting Paul Scholes into this team. He's going to be representing the Premier League. Now, honorable mentions go to KDB, who's won so many Premier League titles in recent history under Pep Guardiola. But I think Sir Alex Ferguson's Man United was just so dominant, it had to be a player from their team. And now let's talk about the Champions League. I was 100% sure we were going to be putting Cristiano Ronaldo into this team because he's won 5 Champions Leagues. But recently, a couple of players overtook him. And they were his own former teammates, Dani Carvajal and Luka Modric. Both of them have won 6 Champions Leagues. If only Ronaldo hadn't left Real Madrid in 2018, I think he would have won maybe 7 or 8 Champions Leagues. Because that's what Real Madrid do. They own this competition. And definitely the player to represent the Champions League in our squad has got to be from Real Madrid. And we are going to pick Luka Modric. Bro, the amount of silverware in this team right now is mind-boggling, and we haven't even gotten into the attack. But hey, before we pick our attackers, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. It's now time to pick a player to represent the World Cup. It's the biggest trophy in football, and winning one World Cup itself is incredibly difficult. I mean, look at Messi. He tried 5 times before he finally achieved his glory. But there are some players who've won 2 World Cups, like Garrincha from Brazil, Cafu as well. But there's only one player who's won 3 World Cups, El Rey the King, Pele. And of course, for that, he's literally got a Team of the Year icon card, 96 rated, worth almost 4.2 million coins, and of course, we're gonna buy him. And there goes the World Cup GOAT into our team. Now, it might not be the best thing that we're putting such an expensive player into our team, because once our squad is complete, we're gonna be playing 1 game of FC 25, where for every goal I lose by, 1 random discard. And the players we're gonna be putting in this team, if we've got to discard players, it could get really painful. The next player we're putting in is gonna not only represent La Liga, but also this entire sport, because he's won the most trophies in football, 46 and counting, because he's still active. And you know I'm talking about. It's the GOAT, Leo Messi. Fun fact, he's actually not the player who's won the most La Liga titles. He's got 10, but Paco Gento from Real Madrid has won more, but he's not in the game. Plus, I mean, there's no way I'm not putting Messi in a team about trophies, because he's literally won the most in history. And there you go, 1.4 million coins. I'm buying him again. I feel like I buy him in like every other video. I'm just giving EA tax at this point. But there you go, we're adding Messi to join the attack. Just 1 spot left, and it's gonna get a bit controversial, this. Because instead of picking a player based on one competition, for our final player, we're gonna pick a player who's won trophies everywhere. Now, when I think about a journeyman who's not afraid to go to different leagues, it's gotta be Zlatan. Sadly, though, he's not in the game. Otherwise, I would have 100% put him in. He's the king of winning different league titles. But then another option we've got is Kingsley Coman, who's got an impeccable record in league titles. He's won 11 of them. But I think it would be rude not to put Cristiano Ronaldo in this team. Because yes, he might not have the most titles in any one particular league, but wherever he's gone, he's delivered. Plus 5 Champions Leagues, Euros. He's won 33 career trophies. So I think for this category, winning trophies all round, I think Ronaldo should get an inclusion. And hey, you get the opportunity to buy a Team of the Year Ronaldo, you gotta take it, 4.9 million coins. And with that, we've got the most clutch player of all time to complete our team. There are now easily over 100 trophies combined with this squad. The only question is, how many of these players will I get to keep? Also, to help us win this game, we're gonna have Pep Guardiola as the manager. The second most trophies in football. But yup, now the team is ready. The team we've got could fill up this entire pitch with trophies. But hey, we still gotta get the result on the pitch. This is not a good start. We are getting absolutely cooked by Zizou, and well, it's 1-0 for my opponent. As things stand, boys, we're gonna have to discard a player, which I'm not really liking. Bro, we're about to concede another goal. That is crazy, man. How did the rebound fall to him? We're on 2 discards already. Okay, let's get the ball to the king, El Rey Pele. He's going with his triple. Sees Ronaldo as well. Come on, let's get 1 goal back, and it should help us out. Ronaldo, how are you not scoring? Bro, this is actually crazy, man. How do I even defend? We got all the trophies in this team, but it's freaking Marcus Rashford who's cooking us. Okay, Ronaldo, I see you. I see you. How are you not scoring? Pele rebound. Okay, we'll take that, boys. At least we've got a goal. Bro, I'm just getting cooked right now, man. And look at the sweat. We're on 3 discards. We might have to get rid of our entire team. I see you making the run, Pele. Let's go. We're going to be sweaty as well. And Thomas Muller. Mr. Underrated has got us back down to 2 discards. Come on, Pele. Oh, the dribbling there from Pele was crazy. Guys, we've brought it back down to 1 discard. Come on, we can win this game. I'm feeling it. Now let's look for Ronaldo. Heading it down for Pele. Now Messi. Oh, the comp. Messi? How do you miss that? Oh, of course, man. We wasted so many chances and now this guy scored another one. Ronaldo linking up with Messi. Come on, get me 1 goal at least. There you go. Come on, man. We just need 1 more goal. Let's get the ball to Messi. The dribbling, Leo. Please. Come on, Leo. Get the shot off. Oh, no. How's that getting saved? Pele looking for Ronaldo. This might be it. Back inside. No. What's happening? Pele, please shoot. Shoot, Pele. No, what's happening yet again? Thomas Muller. Let's go, Muller. The most underrated player of all time has saved us from discarding anyone. Oh my days, full time, and it's a 5-all draw. We were so close to having to discard one of our players, but hey, we've gotten lucky. Now, if you enjoyed this video, watch me build a team of the greatest left-footed players of all time. Click here.